Swords and stilettos, can that be a thing? Recently, a few others have given it a swing, so I thought, yes, I can fight in high heels, so I'm going to give it a go and see how it feels. So friends, a little bit of a different video, but for Esfinges, the Sphinxes, the ladies who do European martial arts, it's been mentioned a little bit here and there on some internet places, and I thought, well, if we're going to do this, we should find someone who is a sword fight instructor, who has 12 years of sword experience. Okay, so we can find someone who does that. Someone that in her 20s and early 30s wore heels quite a bit, maybe a little too much. Okay. But yeah, we can find that person too. Someone who is inclusive and nice and kind and accepting, isn't a trashy person, doesn't have weird right-wing political views. Okay, we can find that. And it should be someone who has a YouTube channel. So I'm the only person I know that has the combination of all the things that can go together for this. So, what does that mean? Well, a disclaimer. You watch your comments out there, internet, okay? Anything too fetishy, anything too creepy, I'm just gonna delete. I'm gonna ignore it. No trolls. But yes, here I am wearing black patent 4¼ inch stiletto heel pumps. There we go. I have good balance. I'm used to wearing them. I know how to buy the right size, the right fit, and I'm used to it. So, I can do this, right? Yes. Incidentally, I have a pretty good range of motion and balance, so I already know yes, this can be done. But the whole thing is because it's a movie trope, and we really shouldn't have this as a movie trope. We shouldn't objectify women and put them into improper footwear for fighting. I wouldn't go to a tournament and want to fight in these. I mean, if it's a fun little thing that we're doing for 30 seconds. Okay, I get it. I am slower. Okay, I have to watch what ground I'm on. I need a solid surface like this laminate flooring. I cannot just run out onto the grass of a battlefield and fight in heels. The heels will sink in a bit. Now, I know how to compensate for that, you know, but the higher the heel, the tougher it gets. So maybe a 3½ inch heel would be better. Something that where you could arch up a little bit extra, right? We get to limits. And I've done up to 5½ inches out in public when I was a lot younger. But yeah, I mean, I can do it, but the whole point is, probably shouldn't. Because I can move around, a bit of lateral motion, but I feel slower. I don't feel confident. Right? Yes, I can still move. I'm still okay. I can still deliver the cut cover with the buckler. So I'm doing sword and buckler now. If it were Walpurgis 133 tower fight bug, whatever you want to call it, there's the stance is a little more hip hinged, lean forward, stick out your butt. This is a little more awkward. When you wear a pair of heels, one of the keys to wearing it properly is you push up and out. There's a reason why it makes it look the way it does. And the reason why so many women try to wear them for good or ill, and why it ends up in the movies, right? They change the curve of the leg, they change the posture of the body, they make things more feminine. There we go. But, I mean, heels aren't just for women. Anyone can wear them. There's no judgment here. You wear what you're going to wear. You wear what you like. You wear what makes you happy. I know that the secret is whatever your flat shoe size is, go up a size when you get a pair of heels. Why? Because your toes are going to spread. They're going to want to spread out to help your balance because you have less surface contact with the ground and you are putting more weight distribution on the ball of your foot and the toes. So the spread goes. So you need more room in the toe box. So you want to wear pointy shoes, you need a larger toe box of the shoe to compensate for that. And I've been guilty of it in my 20s of cramming my feet into shoes and being sore and calloused and miserable because I want it to look good. So I'm not going to sit there for 12 hours a day wearing a pair of heels anymore. No. But I can still wear them, and I can still fight. But sword and buckler, that's not the most popular of European martial arts, is it? No. Let's face it, everyone loves longsword. So can I fight longsword? I probably wouldn't do montante because you really need that low balance, center of gravity and stability. So, you know, your great swords, probably not. And in your movies, let women wear boots with just a little bit of a heel, maybe thicker sole. Lots of comfort, lots of ankle support so you don't roll and twist your ankle. Okay, that's important, but sure. Now I said the focus would be off at certain points because it's trying to focus on the sword as I cut. It feels a little awkward. I can do it. So yeah, it can be done. And if it were a staged movie scene, I could probably pull it off, no problem. But do I want to? The answer is really no. I lose a bit of speed. I'm not very strong and I'm going to go old. So I want to be able to move. I want to be able to do my switches going side to side lateral movement really fast. I want to have explosive lunging thrusts. I want to do all this stuff that the heels kind of limit. My steps have to be shorter. I really have to gather them up as I go. Right? I can do them. And I've been standing here, no problem. My feet feel fine. They're comfortable. They're a little hot, but it's the studio lights. I'm hot. Okay. So the quick answer I would give is yes, you can sword fight in a pair of heels. It's easy. If you know what you're doing, if you're used to it, if you have good balance. So there are a lot of ifs. But the long answer is no, you really shouldn't, because proper form and footwork are going to rely on more ground contact, bending your knees, maybe you're leaning forward. A lot of things that heels aren't for. Heels are for being upright, right? You want to be straight with your shoulders back, keeping your balance that way. And when you walk, you want to be able to move without effort. You glide. So sure, some of that ability translates very well to sword fighting, and I have excellent balance for sword fighting. But if a movie director or fight choreographer or anyone ever came to me and said, hey, we want our female lead to be in these shoes and we want you to help with that, I would say, don't do that. Don't do it. Okay? It's fetishistic. It's objectification. Let the actor choose. Okay? That's the best way to do it. What is comfortable for the actor? And make sure the actor is clear about that with all the entertainment media, of course. Because we out here, we women, we know that for years Hollywood has put female leads and supporting roles and stuff into some pretty weird situations. I can just say Quentin Tarantino, and you probably know what I'm talking about. So yes, while this is something that can be done, it should be on a solid surface. Cobblestones are tricky. Grass is really difficult because if the moment you sink back, your heels dig in, especially if they're stiletto. You'd want a thicker heel for that. Maybe a nice pair of boots, right? Sure. A lot of options, but ultimately, the question is not should this be a thing, the question is could it be a thing? And the answer is, of course, yes. So friends, that is my quick little video on swords and stilettos. Can you fight in a pair of heels? Yes, yes, I can. Doesn't mean you should, but it means if you really want to, there are ways to figure it out and do it without breaking your ankles. All right. So, channel's doing well. Thank you for all the recent support in the last couple of months. It's been really good. My hip is a lot better. Everything is flowing. And for today, I just want to say, please take care, stay safe, stay balanced, take care of your feet, and keep on swinging.